This play is comedy in the absurd. It's wild, it's loud, it's weird, but it's still very smart. My name is Julia Moriarty. I'm a third-year doctoral student at Wayne State, ABD, and I am primarily focusing on feminist theory and its application towards contemporary American theater, specifically plays written by female playwrights. This is my third time working in the studio theater at Wayne State, and it's sort of my home within the theater department. This is my final show, and it's very bittersweet because in a lot of ways it's the best show that I've done here, and it's, it's been a very big challenge for me. It's taken a lot, and I'm really, really proud of it, but it's also my last one, and that's very sad. I've come a long way in this studio. I chose this show because I feel like the themes in it are still relevant today. The playwright Tina Howe started writing it in the 1960s, in the late 1960s, and she kept revising it through the early 2000s. And that evolution of the play has allowed it to keep its relevance for people in the same situation. The play specifically deals with the two conflicting ideas of what women can and should be, and it evaluates the forces that kind of dictate those rules for us, whether it's society or the intellectuals who are giving us all these sets of advice and rules to live by. And so I think that she's managed to write a play that's still. What I find really unique about Birth and Afterbirth is that there's a lot of arguments being presented, but there's no right or wrong answer to the play. It's really left up to the audience who you side with, who you agree with, and you're allowed to be torn. You're allowed to wonder. One of probably the most unexpected elements of Birth and Afterbirth, of this version of Birth and Afterbirth, is that all of the characters are wearing clown noses, and they're not clowns, but the noses are a device that we, the actors and myself, developed to. We used it first as an acting tool to kind of give them permission to experience, to have fun with the absurdity of the play. And as we did them, we started noticing that there are these moments where the clown noses don't work, where it's not a moment where you can be wild and crazy, that there are moments in the play where these actors are very serious and they're very heartfelt. And so we decided to use the clown noses as a way to differentiate those moments. For the most of the time, they're wearing these noses that they squeeze and they honk, and they're bright red, and those are the moments when everyone is kind of putting on a face. They're making the best of themselves. They're allowing their quirks to come out. But then there are these key moments with every character that the nose literally comes off, that mask of the clown comes off, and they express their vulnerability. And it's something that's worked very well for us, and hopefully for the whole play. Birth and Afterbirth is wild, absurd, uproarious, and heartfelt. Please come join us for Birth and Afterbirth at Wayne State Studio Theater from January 16th to 26th.